Reduce, reuse, re-architecture. Shouldn't the inevitable obsolescence of buildings change the way they're designed? While population increase presents challenges to the design of certain large cities, counterintuitively, localized population decline is a central problem in other regions. Although new construction is still needed in such areas, these new buildings are destined to be abandoned over the long term. Precedents exist for the planned renovation of buildings in response to a declining population. For example, following the post-unification migration from East to West Germany, modular housing units in Landfällen were renovated to remove excess housing units, while other renovation precedents followed this example. Fewer designs considered their eventual abandonment as a part of the original scheme. If we were to consider the totality of both material life cycles, including the reduction and recycling of the components of construction, and spatial life cycles, including new opportunities that arise in the reconfiguration of buildings over time, then shrinking cities can shrink more gracefully. In this thesis, new methods of design are developed to address material and spatial life cycles. These include time-based drawing and model making using utilized modular components. Using these methods, a new residential project is designed and serves as a prototype for construction in future shrinking societies. Since such a proposal must address certain contextual factors, such as policy, finance, and geographical conditions, this prototype for future recyclable housing is not universally applicable and focuses on two selected regions, Carlsbad, New Mexico, and Logan, New Mexico. While each of these sites may expect to experience shrinking population, they will do so in very different ways. Carlsbad is booming. While it is experiencing a sudden increase in population, this is unlikely to last, and Logan is shrinking slowly and steadily. For each site, a project for multifamily housing is proposed. Both spatial and constructional design are addressed to show not only the potential of re-architecture, but also its feasibility. The methods established here may suggest applications in related domains and program types, since housing is not the only type of architecture influenced by population decline. This project serves as a prototype for retail, industrial, or even transportation facilities, which also must be reduced and recycled gracefully. While the AEC industry is traditionally focused on expansion, architects must start to consider how to design for less population, less square footage, and yet more opportunities.